Hi, my name is Carly Rae Jepsen. I'm here for Rookie Magazine, and this is called Ask a Grown. So I'm going to read some of your questions here and hopefully give some helpful advice. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. So number one is from Kudlib in Jakarta. Hey, Rookie, I have never dated anyone before, so this relationship's a first. I know this is a very common thing, but lately this problem had me going nuts with lots of S's. Very cute. Sometimes it's even hard to concentrate. I am 4 years younger than my significant other, and both of us are in the same major, but we're definitely different, especially with making friends and socializing. I am an awkward human being, and I am not that smooth at being friends with males. I'm not good at showing my affection. On the other hand, my significant other is very smooth with probably everyone he knows. He has a few close female friends, and he's really open about it. Recently, he went on a picnic with one of his girlfriends, and this made me sad because I've never done stuff like that without him. This left me feeling not special, but I do realize I'm one possessive person. How do I manage to stop consuming myself with jealousy and learn to respect his friendships? Thanks. It's tricky. I mean, jealousy is a real thing, and I think you need to find trust in your partner. It's easier said than done. I think there has to be, when you are dating somebody and they have the opposite sex friends, there has to be a real comfort there. And I think if that takes time for you to spend time with them together, to really understand the friendship, that's a healthy way to go about it. I don't think just telling someone that they're only allowed to be friends with people of the same sex is a way to move forward into like a healthy, free relationship. But if you do feel, suspicious and it's beyond just your head being a little heady, I think you need to talk to him about it and address it. I also think humor really helps for everything. If I'm ever jealous, I'll just be like, do you love her? Do you love her? And usually it's just like the Starbucks woman in the line. And then it goes away. You kind of got to address it in a weird, sort of not too heavy of a way. I don't know. Maybe that's bad advice. That's my theory. Okay, question number 2. It's from Liam. Hello, my name is Liam, and I'm 21, though I've not grown yet. I'm from Boston. I have a question for a more grown person. My girlfriend of 3 years, who I was deeply in love with and planned to spend my life with, just broke up with me. I'm very sorry. Not quite out of the blue, but almost. Obviously, I'm heartbroken. However, we keep calling and texting, and she seems to be dangling the possibility of trying again. This makes the grieving process so much harder because I feel like things might actually work out, and then realize she's left me all over again. What should I do? How can I move past this person? And thank you. So my answer for you, Liam, is that sucks, first of all. Heartbreak is the worst. It sounds like you obviously love each other or loved each other in ways that are hard to break loose of. I think when there is love and the match doesn't feel right for somebody, it's very complicated because you're still going to want to call that person all the time. You're still going to want to hang out with them and spend all of your kind of free time together, and there's a familiarity to that. So it sounds like this is what your girlfriend is doing. However, if she keeps coming back around to the conclusion that in some way the relationship isn't satisfying for her in all the ways, it just means nothing bad about you, but that it's not the right fit, not the right match. And in cases like this, I would suggest trying to take a break from seeing each other and trying to sort of not get too addicted to that, how good it feels when you know that it's like kind of just stretching out, prolonging a really slow breakup. I don't know. That's what I would say. And then maybe one of two things will happen. Time will help heal. You'll meet somebody else. You'll move on. You'll start to see that your life could take a different shape. Or she'll go without you, and then she'll want you back for real. So either way, you're going to get some clarity. But this in-between sort of not heaven, not hell sort of purgatory that you're in is going to just either make you really hate her or just be in a lot of pain. My name is Eliza, and I'm from Chicago, and I'm 17 years old. There's a friend who I've been very close with for the last few years in high school. And lately I have no desire to be around her because she isn't a great friend to me and our relationship seems kind of one-sided. I often feel like I'm doing so much more for her than she does for me in terms of favors for each other and being there for each other in general. She makes me feel uncomfortable and is rude to me when trying to be funny. This friend is graduating this year and going away to travel, so I was kind of glad she would drift away from me and we could move on with our lives. Yet she has been very vocal about how she feels like I'm slipping away as her friend and that she loves me and doesn't want us to fade. I'm stuck pretending I am sad about us drifting too, but I'm actively not doing anything to stop it. I have tried talking to her when she does something that upsets me, but she never really lets my words sink in and blames the situation on other people or things. Should I just wait it out until she graduates or try to talk to her in a different way? I really don't want to invest in this relationship because it's not a very healthy one in the first place, but I don't want to be mean to her and tell her I don't want to be friends. Ooh. That's a complicated one, and I understand. I think sensitivity is very, very, that's kindness. You don't want to just kind of blurt out to somebody that you don't want to be their friend. But the truth is, life is short, and there's a ton of people in it, and you only should be making space for the really fruitful relationships in your life. So I understand your desire if this person is not treating you with respect or not listening when you're trying to communicate what is wrong between you two and making changes about that you would want to kind of find some separation. I think it probably will happen in a natural way. I don't know if you need to make a theatrical gesture. If she's going away, I would say wait it out and don't put yourself in situations where you're living a false life. But yeah, maybe hang out a little bit less and see if the trip doesn't just allow you some new wonderful friendships and allow her some time to develop some of her own. Anyways, I hope some of that helps. I could be crazy. Life is crazy. It's easy to give advice, hard to live it. So good luck, all of you, and I'm rooting for you.